I'm back. Back and ready to get this Final Fantasy XIV playthrough started up again. Ready to really dig deep. Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet the the Almajah to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Almajah responsible for the abduction, so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Almajah are anticipated to offer their fierce resistance to Immortal Flames, have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Tonberry. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Sign's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you, save some for him. Such his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray you take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Tried to do a little bit of reading today on whether I was on the right path for the Chocobo quest and really couldn't find anything. I think I am. Hopefully I am. Maybe soon I will be leading up to that point. It has been a while since I've checked out Limsa Lamenza. Where is Camp Drybone? If it is all the way in eastern Thanalan like I believe it is, I may just go ahead and check out Limsa Lamenza for a bit. Just check out some quests that may lead me up to the Chocobo quest. Yes, it's all the way in eastern Thanalan. So in that case, I'm gonna go check out Limsa Limenza. Maybe somebody can help me out with the Chocobo quest there. Coffee's hot this morning. Well, it's not technically morning anymore, I suppose. 12:53. Now whom would I seek to speak with about this matter of the Chocobo? I wonder. Or at least the mount. I mean, I don't know if it would be Chocobo or not. So you want to be a rogue? Not really. Don't want to be a fisherman either. So many things. Let's try up here at the Bateron's drowning winch first. Maybe. Just maybe. For all I know, really, I could have been on the right path, but it's just a big toss-up in the air. Worst case scenario, I'll jump back to the quest I was working on and actually sorry, my mind went blank for a second. Hopefully get some shit done. Not about it at the moment. Well. Look what the cooler drug in. From all I hear, you've been making a fine name for yourself. And to think, when you first wandered into the winch, you could barely find your way to the privy. Well, it's not looking like anything up here. No suicide jump in here. But we can make it. I think Tonberry could live and survive. I've jumped off some pretty high shit. No. It's definitely not looking like it's here. I guess I'll just go back to Old Doll. I don't really know what else to do. I'll just stick to these quests for now, even though they're dragging me all over the fucking place. The quest to get a mount has become my Great White Buffalo. I will find it one day. Maybe I might read about it at work or something today. Worst case scenario. Always have the weirdest time navigating through this place. Shit. Not exactly where I wanted to go, but I believe I've attuned myself to enough crystals to use this and go somewhere else. I'm gonna hit up that other place when I'm around level 30. I could go ahead and start knocking some of them out now, but it's probably best to just wait till 30, get this out of the way, then swoop on over to the other thing. I've got that Stormblood hop going on. I saw that trailer and it's got me pumped to want to play this game. I want to be a red mage. Hit up this guy before I jump out. No, this is actually PS4. Still PlayStation though. I actually, sadly would have never thought to do PS3 and wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I actually heard that those servers won't be going on very much longer, and they won't be even having the new Stormblood expansion either. Oh yeah, super jealous there. I bet the beta was really awesome. Central Funnelon. It's bad that I've got the desert laid out better than the actual city. I get lost in the city and then I get out here to the desert and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Tonberry disciples become a desert junkie. You know, I said that, and now I'm feeling a little lost. Nah, I got this. That's what I'm trying to work through now. I want to actually, hopefully get through all of the main story of A Realm Reborn and Heavensward before Stormblood comes out. Hopefully I will, either way, I will have Stormblood. I will be playing it as well on here, doing the full live stream on YouTube and everything. Every single bit of it gets put on here, so I'm not gonna miss anything there. Ah, damn it. I don't want to go back to Ul'dah. Moogle! I'm making my way slowly but surely. I've actually only got this character. Oh yeah. Snipe that out from a mile away. Death jump. Oh, weak. I heard PC's pretty fun playing on there. I already streamed the older Final Fantasy series going on my PC right now. So I'm trying to do a little bit of stuff on the PS4 as well to branch out there. Keep myself a little fresh on this. Plus there's a few other games through my playthroughs that I plan on doing on PS4 as well. Like the 10 and 10-2 remake. The 12 Zodiac Age remaster when it comes out. Or 10 remaster I should have said. The 7 remake if it ever comes out. If. Which I do have, you know, full confidence it will be released and it will come out, but god damn, who knows when. Ah, you're Tonberry, disciple of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Where the hell are my glasses? Spectacle time. Our objective is to capture Almaja and prize them from the whereabouts of the abductees. Yeah, I also heard the same thing, that it's going to be basically episode bound. I'm really curious on how they're going to do that 7 remake. Like, my biggest thing is, you know, there's 2 separate theories it could be. They could do the separate game remake where it's going to be all the games compiled into one and released episodic like that, or it could be each disc, because, you know, back in the day Final Fantasy VII was originally released on 3 CD-ROM discs, so it could be like that in all huge remastered versions. You know, I'm really curious to see how it would be either way, but I don't think it'll be bad, even if it is, you know, released in 3 parts. I think they'll do the justice to the game. I think that may be the only way that they could actually do the game and do it correctly, especially through some of the gameplay that I've seen where you can jump between characters like in battle. I've actually seen where you could be Cloud for a second and then just jump over and be Barret in the middle of battle, and that's, you know, completely awesome. So another thing they could actually be doing with, you know, the technology they have today, they could jump through different perspectives of different characters, and that would be fucking amazing for any Final Fantasy VII fan. The lizard men aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. They come to the Rendevious Point to meet their traitor. Will spring the trap. Owing to Clenstone nature of the mission, we can deploy small cognizant. God damn, I can't read today. Even the glasses aren't helping. Every member must count so we can request the aid of our Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and much more of the Almaja. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. If the mission succeeds, Tomberry, let's make sure it does. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there for a second. Coffee went down the wrong way. Whew. I tried to speak still. Let's find this invisible city. Oh, that's definitely not it. I'm still continuing to go the wrong way. Check out the map. Okay, check this map. Golden Bazaar. How convenient. Hell yes, and it'll only take a minute. Oh shit, I was going the right way. Damn you. I'll be super excited to get my own mount so I can quit forking out a gill to these chocobo porters. If you could make a stock in this game, that's where I would put my gill. Chocobo transportation. And the chocobo porters and / chocobo keep. Ventless Imp. Do you want a tango, Holmes? We gotta get Carbuncle out here in a second. I knew I was forgetting something. I actually couldn't tell you how long it is. It's my first time ever going through all this, so really, your guess is as good as mine on the length. I read online that, you know, I think it said 100 and something quests altogether. It was all separated in chapters, and everything varies from place to place on where you started off in the game, to the class you've chosen, to the race you've chosen, so everything kind of varies for the most part, but mainly it all varies off your starting point. How could I forget Carbuncle? Oh yeah. Love these little thoughts. Proceed. Ungust. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Almaja appear. Yes, sir. Almaja. Sorry. No. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Oh, it's a double crossing, double cross. Hee I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Oh, treacherous bastard. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. Ungust, you sly bastard. They're all yours. Time to fight some Almaja. Maybe. The Almaja. I gotta turn this down a little bit. I need a good diff. shit ton of guys to fight. Just a shit ton. Gotta enjoy this. A lot more fast-paced. Gotta watch the old health here. Help out Super Saiyan Carbuncle over here. He's focused on everything else but himself. No, he's serving me the whip. Just pick them off one at a time. Tagged on another subscriber between last night and today. Really proud and happy for that. Shout out to you, whoever that is. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you. Oh shit. Bring him. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. Indeed, what the hell are they doing with Tonberry Disciple? The Zora-looking, ardent-haired Lawfellin. Where have they placed us? Some dark cavern. Let's check it out. Why are they tied up, but not me? I fear the Amanja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in my hand. Speak with a bowl of embers. I suppose it would be here. Oh shit. Looks like I'll be in the wait. This is the sore part of playing DPS. Hopefully it won't be too long. Hopefully. So was this part pretty fun? Or was it really difficult? Of course, my difficult part is going to be trying to find a party. DPS is just a sad, sad place. Especially when you don't really have a party to join. That's a kind of a hard part when it comes to the whole live stream thing. Hopefully it doesn't take 14 minutes. Yeah, finding a party can be rough. What's really poor, in my opinion, that they executed at this part of the game, I hate to bash on Square here, is they really should not have put instances as main storyline things. I understand why they would do it, to entice people to get parties together, guilds together, but through the very beginning of the game, well, I guess this really isn't the beginning anymore, but still, yeah. This would really halt a lot of players from really continuing anywhere. Like, for now, I'm just at a standstill. And interaction, you know, is great in video games, you know, but sometimes not all of us are so lucky to have fellow companions for the said interactions. Any people I actually know that would even play this are usually on a different schedule than I am, so it really makes it kind of difficult. Yeah, being able to skip it would be a really cool option, or even give you a team of NPCs to play with. You know, that would be a really good option too. Like, I don't know if you ever played Guild Wars, but they had a system within that MMO to, well, basically, if you didn't have a party to run with, you could choose an NPC of your own choice. They could be a magic user, they could be a tank for you, and then you could be the magic user. Or you could get somebody else to have just DPS, damage over time, so you two could just tack on so many status elements, or just magic the hell out of something. And that was a really cool, you know, thing that they added into that, which would have been really helpful at, you know, in this game at a time like this. Just a NPC that could really help you out. But here's somebody. Maybe we can really get the wheels turning now. I wonder if there's actually anybody that ever quit playing the game because this actually happened. Just caught between time loops of never being able to find a party. Curious. Another cool thing they could have done was at least put, you know, at least a small enemy in here that would respawn every so often that you could kill for a small experience bonus. Or maybe even possibly a small minigame. A minigame wouldn't be too bad. Final Fantasy's always been known to have their crazy, weird, off-the-wall minigames. Let's see what these people have to say. Maybe they can shed some light on some story moments here. The lizard men marched us to their stronghold. They prepared for something, and I, for one, do not want to be around when they finish. Damn it all, a traitor in the flames. What has become of us? I'm sorry you were dragged into this. Were I a better judge of character, we wouldn't be in this mess. They're gone to kill us, aren't they? Gods, I don't want to die. I don't want to go home. Oh, he does want to go home. Huh. Oh, wait. Yep. He wants to go home. Can't blame him. This place kinda eerie. The lizards claim they will soon bring us before Ifrit for tempering. You're not seriously considering locking horns with the devil now, are you? They say no one enters the Bowl of Embers leaves with their minds intact. Why do you think they will Why do you think you will fare any better? Ah, if only. If only it were that easy. Had a decent playthrough last night. Got some really good stuff done. Basically, it was just quests that led me up to this point, but it was some decent progression nonetheless. At this point, I'm really hoping that this just time elapsed before I have to go to work. That's where I was talking about earlier, wondering if people ever quit because of things like that. Which, I won't be quitting anytime soon. Hopefully, there isn't too many more main storyline quests that halt you in a position like this. I'm hoping with this just being the beginning main storyline quest that's what the slow part is. I know, again, me playing DPS is one thing. A factor that slows the whole time elapsed waiting on a party, but another thing too, I'm hoping that being a higher level farther along into the storyline will help things out and get those wheels turning a little bit better. Maybe that's just where all the action is. Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we're like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once we have won free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybone. He will show you the way back here. May the 12 speed your way. Whoa, I can leave this area? Hell yeah. Only if it leaves me back on the duty finder. If I get stuck. Oh, that would be so lame. Awesome. Still in the duty finder and I can run around freely. Yes! That's what talking people does for you. Talk a little bit, you get somewhere. Makes me wish I would have talked to that person a little bit earlier. Wow, it really is super close to Drybone. Just find some shit to kill while we wait. Don't want to get overwhelmed onto quests. Get too many things started at once and then not even be able to finish it. Time to kill a goat cow. I haven't yet, I don't think. Matragus Mini. If only there were some creatures out here closer to my level. Maybe I can actually partake in this FATE without being too high level. Not in level range. They still want to attack me anyway. Uh-oh. It took out Carbuncle real quick. Oh, shit. Terrible timing. Close. Super close. I gotta resummon Carbuncle, but I know I gotta put the spectacles back on because, like so many times before, there's probably no audio. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Sounds like a Tenacious D lyric. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Freaking out my dog. Ifrit! Yes! Super fan hop right here. First time I've really seen him in this game, and I am fucking stoked. He looks super badass. Not disappointed. Oh, mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhood. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No! Spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more, my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. I'm excited for it. Definitely excited for it. I hope I have just as much fun. Oh, mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Uh-oh. Is it time to take this Ifrit on? Forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing but of one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance wakes and clear. Thou art the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be stuffered. Well, whatever, Holmes. I'll fight you if I must. It's looking like that might happen. Let's get it going. Random party out of nowhere. Gotta love it. Really gotta like the Ifrit look here too. they did not skimp on the looks. I hear the mage is actually a pretty OP class in this game, which, honestly, believe it or not, hearing that gets me super stoked for that red mage class. It's not that I want to be OP, and I'm definitely not really ever looking to tank. I could, I suppose, later on once I get the layout of the game, but not before then. But either way, that red mage is going to be awesome. Gotta respect the black mage class though. Maybe not the user, but the class you gotta respect. What the fuck just happened? Okay, round 2, I suppose. The big fire now. I'm not really sure what that is. Okay, I'll keep my eyes open for it. Meanwhile, I will send the E3 into Status Ailment City and put some sustain on my carbuncle over there because I worry about the little guy. Okay, where is it? Oh no, motherfucker! Oh shit. Oh yeah. Took the mighty Ifrit down. Standing there like a true badass that he is. What is this? A red crystal. Another flashback. More audio maybe? More audio? Really badass cutscene. Another crystal to add to the Paragon. No audio. Pray forgive my lateness. Thancred. What awesome timing you have. I was delayed by a congregation of Almaja, the Zealots. I swear each seemed more evangel than the last. Spectacle Tom again. Duly noted. I was delayed by yeah, I already read that. Already went there. Something? Persistent something? Foe, maybe? Whew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. This is actually the Ultima server. Or Ultima server. There's no "the" there in the front of it, it's just Ultima. I feel I owe you an apology, Tonberry. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in a more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we? Camp Drybone, you say? This way, sir. Maybe a fast travel? Though Drybone is not so far away at all. So that was the mighty Ifrit, Narotol Ascavia. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldal interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left with the Filth Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Leva. Promise me you'll never change. Cool looking lady. Leva Sass Junius. We've wasted enough time here for the matter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Got the weirdest glare on my glasses. Ugh. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read. But I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by our adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task that is your only priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Ooh, she is a badass. Really cool badass. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be my best behavior. Future boss, maybe. Gets you curious. Doesn't look like there's anything here to gather. accomplished that without too much trouble. Ah, back in Drybone. Den grid, old chap. Who is this? Dead people. Ah, there you are, Tonberry. Can't even read my own name. Spectacles back on. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their gods' ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. Now, they may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said for their minds, for the man is tempered. Ah, but it still suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Tonberry. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for the talent remains undimmed. Manfili will be proud beyond all recking when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearings of tidings of her, to her. That way, I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take upon time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Time to go back to the waking sands. Oh. This will be quite some travel. If only I could call upon a flying nimbus. I swear Tonberry is pure of heart. Oh, that was the end of the coffee. Oh. Oh well. Yeah, still fresh into the world of Eorzea. Just still kind of learning the lay of the land. I will keep that in mind. Believe me, I've been wanting a chocobo. Paying the chocobo keep, gill after gill. Kind of start feeling like a sucker after a while. Lining those chocobo keeps, pockets with gill. And here is where I ditched the chocobo. It's insane how this place is connected and that I can't ride a chocobo to this end of Thanalan. Everything just leads back to Ul'dah. I guess it's to really strengthen your want to get the chocobo mount. Believe me, I have that want. It's on the to-do list as soon as I can. Which should be pretty damn soon. I am over level 20. Just gotta check out this Central Shroud Bent Branch Meadows. Thanks for that advice, Chris. Hopefully I can maybe do that tonight. Probably won't have time before work. I might actually, the way it's looking, have to wrap this up decently soon. Gonna finish this quest and gather the goods, the loot from the Waking Sands. Over the bridge and to the right. Where the fuck is the bridge? Ah, there's the bridge. Might have been a long wait to get to fight Ifrit and waiting on a party, but it was definitely motherfucking worth it. He was so awesome. Love the depth they put into his design on this game. I always like it when he's more of a beast than the humanoid, which is... It seems like the games are really trying to put him on the humanoid side lately, especially his, judging by his look in 15, and then also how he looks in 13, though he really wasn't around enough in 13. It's just a tease. Almost feel like it was a tease today, but honestly, fighting him and then the place that we fought him at almost gave me the nostalgia from Final Fantasy VIII, when you were first given that GF mission to get your Guardian Force, and you have Shiva and Quetzalcoatl, if you want to say it that way. I'm sure there's other ways to pronounce it. I'm probably butchering that enunciation. And then you have Zell. You may not actually have Zell. It could just be... No, you do have Zell, or is it just Quizzits? I can't wait to get back and wrap that up. Clear off these foggy, blurry images of my memory. Almost done with Final Fantasy II. God, I will be so happy when that's done. And I'm almost there. Either tonight or tomorrow night, I will be finishing that, and I am more than stoked. Believe me, you can check out all my rage and cussing and just getting purely pissed off last night, and the night before wasn't so bad, but previous nights before I cussed and just got so mad playing through Final Fantasy II, and it's all here on my channel here on YouTube. Some funny stuff. Might even offend some people at some points. A few touching moments if you never saw that story. Hopefully I don't offend anybody, because the game's story is great. I hate that gameplay though. It's like they were going for this in 1980s. Not gonna happen. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. What are you giving me? Don wrist guards. Awesome. Audio would be appreciated. Oh, I had my hopes up. My late arrival nearly cost Tomberry his life. I wasn't there when the Almanza took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, but by some miracle he survived. That does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I am failing you all. What's done is done, Tancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Tonberry, it is good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Menfilia with your heroic exploits. Tancred has told me everything you have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Almanza undertook both the robbery and the abductions with aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here. The stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout the creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether crystals. Crystals. Pretty classic. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to primals. Which leaves us with why the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. For when all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. A great river of aether, almost like the live stream. And this is maybe a Final Fantasy VII comparison going on here with crystals and aether and now live stream. Although 7 doesn't revolve around crystals, still pretty curious there. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward the primal's essence. This is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. Damn. Too bad the coffee's gone. And in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create the followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which yourself were subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in this thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This thanks to the power you possessed, the Echo. We know not why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. Maybe they are primals themselves, in a manner of speaking. Almost like in 6, how Terra ended up being a summon. Maybe. It is as though a greater power protects us When first you came to us, I told you that the echo was an instrument in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Or it could be the whole Warriors of Light thing. The recent incidents all share a common trait. Meticulous planning such as elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my preceding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Tonberry. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you may have a nary a moment to yourself. Oh shit. Do one good thing and see where it gets you. Whether she intended to or not, Philia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the temperate abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public, so don't tell anybody. I swear to you that would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence leads to strength to the primals, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions must continue our fight, that no more incidents need be sacrificed. Damn, that's sad. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Tonberry. I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for his losses. His people suffered. Till next time. Damn. Ifrit fucked with their heads and now they gotta die. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Luisix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Damn, dude takes it hard on himself. Quest complete. And with that, it is a tremendous time for me to go ahead and call it quits. It has been awesome chatting it all up. I love to talk Final Fantasy, everyone. I love to, from theories to discussions to even if you have something that you hate, I still like to talk about it. I like hearing every aspect of everything Final Fantasy. I never get that chance to talk about it. So, feel free to look in the description, hit up all those sources of social media if you feel like it. Look at art, videos, more commentary, some playthroughs, all kinds of cool shit going on with the social media and everything. Though followers are few, they are rising, especially on Instagram. A lot of cool art on there from the Final Fantasy series and the Sky. Official art, no cheap knockoff stuff. It's all official art, really cool shit. You should check it out sometime if you're into that. I will continue my journey here in Eorzea tonight unless I have good hopes and thoughts that I will finish Final Fantasy II. If that is the case, I may not jump into Eorzea tonight on Final Fantasy XIV playthrough, but if I do not see high hopes in finishing tonight on Final Fantasy II, I will be back here to raise my spirits a little bit after probably some rage cussing. So, be sure to check me out. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. It was cool talking to you, Chris. And Ember Hair PS4, Winged Beast Gaming, Lisa, awesome. Thanks for the tips. You, and I suppose that's some sort of Japanese calligraphy. Awesome talking to all you guys. Again, it is really cool having people to talk Final Fantasy with. So, you know, if you want, subscribe. I'm always here every single day playing Final Fantasy. thanks everybody. If you have work like I do, I hope it goes well for you. I hope it's not shitty. This is Tom Berry Disciple. I'm out of here, everybody. Have a good one.